All right, here we go. We have got ourselves a delightful little match coming up. Spawning down in the bottom right for Psystorm Gaming. It is MaxPax in the blue. And his opponent spawning up at the top left for Team Starcom. It is Wayne in the red. Now, Wayne has had himself a great ESL Masters in the Swiss format, where it's 3 wins and you're through, 3 losses and you're out. He went 2-0 versus Spirit, 2-0 versus Showtime, and then was up 1-0 versus Cyril and really had that game. It was in a great position in that game. Wasn't able to close it out. Did end up losing that series, and then went 1-2 to Harstom as well, and all of a sudden found himself on elimination, and almost 2-0 to Acheron. Had that game won, things got very funky with that, and it ended up kind of turning back around. Went to a draw where Acheron pulled off a miracle comeback to force a draw. And then won on the regame to force game 3, which was actually game 4. But then Wayne managed to kind of run him over in a macro game. But even that game got very dangerous. Acheron gave a lot of opportunities for himself to win. I was really impressed with how Acheron played, especially in game 2 of that series, because it was a proxy 3 racks against a pool first, which is a terrible build order, and it was pool first roaches, which is even worse. It's as bad as it can get. All right. So far, both players playing very standard in this game, except for the fact that MaxPax didn't probe scout. He did not probe scout. He did not block his opponent's hatch. He is trying something a little different. Wayne, meanwhile, is going to take a quick high-yield gas base. And that can definitely get some work done. Oh, MaxPax not going across the map. He's actually not spending a second chrono. He is really focusing on eco here. Very interesting. And this is funny. This Stargate is actually like an anti-Terran Stargate, because it's blocking the jump-in point right here. This is just really funny. Not a big deal. Doesn't really make too much well, yeah. Doesn't make any difference, really. Ooh, MaxPax is going to put a lot of damage into this Overlord, but he won't be able to kill it. You can hit it from different sides, and there's technically no safe point. But you can't really do that with Zerglings on the map with speed, and speed will be done in about 5 seconds. 330 is the normal timing, so MaxPax is going to know that, going to respect that. By the way, we just saw a Roach Warren in the second gas startup, but as soon as he saw the Oracle, he canceled that and starts up 2 Spores. So he was thinking that this could have been Resonating Glaive Adepts. Ooh, MaxPax, he does get 2 Creep Tumors. However, the Creep is already connected up here. But getting those 2 active tumors is very nice. MaxPax does get deflected out of the main base. Third base on the way. Second Oracle out. Is he going to go for a third one? Yes, he is. MaxPax a little bit supply blocked for just a moment here. Not too bad. Wasn't a terrible block, but he's definitely a sign that something could be up. Could be feeling a little bit off. MaxPax rather quick 3rd and 4th gases. Does get deflected from the natural. Looks like he was able to pick off a drone, though. That's kind of nice. Did he scout the Roach Warren? Oh, he's going to start moving forward here with these Adepts. And is he going to actually shade forward? Yes, he will. That's not enough lanes. And, oh, nice little Evo Chamber morph right here to cover these drones. Very nice defense so far from Wayne. And the Queens are going to push the Oracles away. Adepts Wait, where'd they shade? Oh, they shaded all the way to left. I didn't even think they could get that far. Wayne, by the way, is going for it. He is going for a big commitment here. Oh, MaxPax with a nice little juke, but he will still lose at least one of these adepts. Other two, I think. No, just one's going to get out. Still does get okay-ish trades. Decent enough. Actually, good trades even. Double Forge, though. He did prioritize Blink, and he got up to 4 gates rather quickly. But this push from Wayne is going to be so strong. It is going to hit so hard and fast. And MaxPax does not have a shield battery yet in the third. Not even a safety shield battery. He does not know what he's up against. Okay, does get into the natural, picks off a couple of drones. Seeing nothing here. There we go. There's the cannon, shield battery, second pylon, second shield battery. Okay, yeah, he's identified what's up. But is it too little too late? This is going to be scary. Blink's still a ways away from completing. Oracles, though, are going to be able to jump on a couple of Ravagers. There's no transfuses because he's off creep. Corrosive Biles will get mostly dodged. Oracles spend all their energy, but deal with the Ravagers, which is good for MaxPax. Cannon will complete and is in some trouble, though. Battery Overcharge is going to get popped. It should be targeted down instantly. There we go. Will go down. Blink's still not done just yet, and these Queens are closing on in. Good positioning from MaxPax, but I think Wayne just has too much. Already the entire mineral line has been gutted. MaxPax, good micro on the Stalkers here. But Wayne has a little bit too much and will clean up this base. Now things get very difficult for the Protoss. I mean, it's already been a strong push. He just didn't see this coming early enough. Okay, Wayne is going to back away, which will allow MaxPax to get some good trades on the chase. But that is a lot of lings right here. And only one Queen, I think, is actually going to fall here. Yeah, MaxPax is in some huge trouble. Spire is on the way. We've got the 4th hatchery coming on in. Drones as well. Obviously, Wayne's worker count was not fantastic. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, he does back away. By the way, it's kind of cute that all the Oracles... Wait, do all the Oracles have 40 HP? No, 40, 37, 43. But they average to 40, which is kind of neat. Ooh, Stalkers are going to have to blink back. There are... Oh, the Queens do find one. Void Ray will get away, and the Oracles will cover these lings, but the Void Ray does actually go down during all this. 1-1 just now started for MaxPax. Wayne... The Spire is kind of an unnecessary move right here. Like, I feel like if he just went Roach, Ravager, Ling, Bane, went up to maybe 75 drones and just smashed his opponent's third base again, I don't know that there'd be too much MaxPax could do. But maybe he's anticipating a quick robotics bay, and he's thinking like, okay, Mutas are the answer. Oh, he did get a little bit supply blocked here. Does have 6 Mutas on the way. Can build 5 more in terms of gas. Is it just going to be 6 Mutas? Oh, there was no Spore on this base. Meanwhile, another Queen will get jumped. Fortunately for Wayne, he does have the... Oh, Oracle goes down. Fortunately for Wayne, he does have the Queens able to transfuse. Muta will actually get a second Oracle here, but the Mutas are revealed. And 1-1 is going to be done in time for MaxPax. Yeah, I really feel like this setup for Wayne is giving MaxPax a lot of opportunities to come back in this game. And +1 armor is actually so good against the Mutas. Stalker's going to warp in at the natural. Did lose 3 probes, but that's very recoverable. Now, in this game, it's a really tough situation for MaxPax, but Wayne is supply blocked again. MaxPax will find an Overlord as well, and that's going to kind of continue the supply block for a little bit longer. MaxPax actually starting to move forward with this 1-1. He does have 2-2 now started up. +1 melee is done for the lanes. But MaxPax, he's going to start to be able to trade with these Stalkers. Ooh, Mutas will come in on the back. Stasis Ward gets a couple of lings, not really enough. MaxPax, though, does have the initiative right now. And the 1-1 is going to do so well against these 0-0 Mutas. The splash damage is going to be so limited. Now, MaxPax does need to be careful. A lot of his Stalkers are low on HP. And he will start to blink back. Picking off so many Mutas already. Wayne. Oh, man, he was in such a good position after killing the third. But now he's going to lose a lot of these Mutas. It's only 12 Mutas remaining. There's barely anything else on the field. 26 Zerglings. Wayne, he was in such a good position. Now he still holds a big supply lead. And he's got a good economy lead as well. But, oh, actually, he is going to get the cancel on his base. Wow, last second cancel. Good job from MaxPax. This is still not over by any stretch. And in fact, Wayne still has a solid lead. But the game could have likely been over by now. Ooh, Observer does go down to the Spore Crawler. Stalkers will intercept these Mutas. Doesn't manage to get any, though. But yeah, 2-2, specifically the +2 armor, is going to be so handy for MaxPax in a situation like this. Oh, that's a lot of lings. That might be... Actually, no, MaxPax does have units in position. He is being distracted by the Mutas. This will still be a cancel on this base. It's a kill, actually, but in the natural. Here comes the Mutas just before the 2-2 of MaxPax kicks in. I mean, keeping MaxPax off the 4th base is good, but this mass Muta is not really getting the job done just yet. And like I said, it's really given MaxPax opportunity to get back into this game. Now, you do hit a certain number of Mutas, specifically against Blink Stalkers, where it just becomes too much to deal with. But the Archons are now hitting the field, and 2-2 is done. Usually we're used to seeing like +2 Blink Stalkers struggle in this situation. 2-2 Stalkers are a completely different ballgame. And the Archons, they're going to try and cover these Stalkers. Nice War Prism Micro to try and keep these Stalkers alive. Wayne did try and dive for that, but wasn't able to get it. The supplies kind of give a little bit of a lie to this game. It's a lot closer than the supplies would kind of imply. MaxPax going to move forward here. Ooh, that might be a little bit too bold. Archons are going to get some big splash damage on the Mutas, but is it going to be enough? They do all go down. 4th one does show up. I think Wayne is still doing it. MaxPax does have a lot of money in the bank. He can warp in a bunch of Stalkers right now. Actually, why is he not warping? Oh, he's only on 6 gates. Only 6 gates. Wow, that's actually rather low. Ooh, Stalkers do jump on a bunch of the Mutas here, and that is going to be a lot of dead Mutas. Wayne is now he's lost 42 Mutas in this game. He has killed 37 Stalkers and 3 Archons. But he has been going so heavy on the Mutas. Like, he is all in. He's only on 67 drones. If MaxPax could sneak a couple Zealots to the left side, even just like 4 Zealots during a big fight, there's no Spine Crawler, only 1 Wounded Queen, which is left, and a whole lot of drones that are wide open. Meanwhile, well, it's going to be on the right side that this War Prism comes on in. Make no mistake, once again, MaxPax is in trouble, but he should have been dead straight up after the 4th base went down, or 3rd base went down. Ooh, that's a big blink forward. He is going to get caught outside. Very nice bait right there from Rattata. From Wayne, pardon me. I'm going to be doing that forever. That was a really nice bait. Now Wayne really needs to get something done. We are going to see the War Prism dropping in. Cannon will get surrounded here. Lings and Mutas moving on through the middle. Immortal is kind of a questionable choice. A lot of the Lings do go down, and the Immortal, I mean, I guess it's tanky. 6 drones on the other side of the map are starting to fall. MaxPax is really starting to get some work done with just a few Zealots. 13 drones going down. Wayne is going to rebuild those, but that will take a lot of oomph out of his follow-through. Like, I really can't overstate how over this game should have been. And that's why I'm kind of blown away by the position that MaxPax actually finds himself in. Still, it is a tough position. Oh, big blink forward right there. Does lose the Oracle. Archon not quite getting a massive shot. It's still a really tough position for MaxPax. And to deny that would be folly, would be foolish. But he's got a puncher's chance. And if he can get a little bit higher in supply... Oh, big Zealot warping in the natural. That will block this run-by attempt. It's basically just pure Zealot Stalker right now for Maximus. But it is also pure Muta. Muta's going to try and get into the natural expansion. Oh, he's trying to bait the blink, but MaxPax is being patient. There we go. Now he blinks. Probes, only a few of them going down here, but he will get the Templar Archives. 2 more Templar warp in beforehand. Meanwhile, Archon Zealot going to move through the middle of the map, as well as that one Immortal. There are enough roaches to deal with this, I think. Yes, there are. It's a little bit of a desperation attack here coming in from MaxPax. Meanwhile, the Mutas... Oh my god, he killed so many of the Mutas! There's only 6 Mutas remaining! Wayne just lost so many Mutas! He was so all in with the Mutas, and, I mean, he rebuilt his drone count back up to 68, and he's killed 11 probes, so he's retaken a small economic lead. And he's on 5 bases to 4, but these are our 2-2 Protoss units against 0-0 Roach Ravager, soon to be +1 Roach Ravager. Now, this is a good concave of Roaches, and the Mutas are finding more and more probe damage. Another Archon does get picked off. Wayne, though. Wayne has... I mean, once again, he's doing a good job of really trying to peel MaxPax apart, but Mutas are so difficult to end a game with when your opponent is playing such strong defense as MaxPax is. Still, killing those extra probes, really putting MaxPax on the back foot, and he has been. He's been on the back foot this whole game, and now, can this Roach Ravager Ling Bane transition end a game? It feels like it probably can, but MaxPax has fought such a strong, sturdy defense. Mutas getting more and more probes. This is really nice damage with just a handful of Mutas remaining. 4 more probes going down. How many workers have died? 53. MaxPax, though, is going to start to get across the map. 3 drones do get picked off. Big Bane morph on the left side. Now, there's +2 melee done for these Banes, so they're going to be really good. Recall will come in on the War Prism. Meanwhile, the Baneling Nest, that's actually kind of a nice pickoff right there for MaxPax. He will have to contend with a lot of Banes, though. They were already morphed on in. Archon's trying to complete. The Templar Archives was rebuilt, even though it was late. Ooh, these Archons, are they going to join the fight in time? Yes, they just barely will. And they're going to get some good shots. Meanwhile, drones getting picked off at the other side of the map. MaxPax, if he can somehow make a hold happen. But this army of Wayne is gigantic. Very nice blink to the right side. But the Banelings are unrelenting in their chase. They will smash the static defenses. They do get separated from the army, but they've killed so many Stalkers. And it feels like after 18.5 minutes on Neo-Humanity, Wayne has finally done it. MaxPax fought to the bitter end, but it is an end nonetheless. What a game. Wayne goes up 1-0. All right, here we go for game number 2. Spawning up at the top right for Psystorm Gaming. It is MaxPax in the blue. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom left for Team Starcom. It is Wayne in the red. That was a wild game. Wayne, obviously, yeah, in control of that game for most of it. But MaxPax should have been dead, in theory, from, like, basically after he lost the third base, there should have been no way for him to make a fight of it. And he made a fight of it. He was... A couple of times he was about 20 supply, so like 1 warp-in round away from being right back in the game, like on even footing. And then it's 2-2 Blink Stalkers versus Mass Muta. It's +2 Archons. You know, maybe he gets a chance to get out to Storm. But Wayne was able to close it out. So good job from him. MaxPax does go back to his origins here. Goes to the hatch block. Hatch block is just very good. This would be a pretty massive upset if Wayne were to be able to take it. Now, these matches are important because they do give you WTL points, which will get you invited to the Masters Coliseum, a tournament run by the World Team League. Would be pretty awesome. But once again, I gotta say, like, I know I've belabored the point a lot, but from a position that MaxPax was in, to make a fight of it without Storm, without Phoenixes, without anything to deal with the Mutas besides the Blink Stalkers, is nothing short of heroic. Very impressive. But also, Wayne. Wayne has found a new gear for sure. The thing is, I do understand going for the Mutas, because if it was Disruptors, the Mutas end the game. Almost for sure. Like, very quickly. Whereas if you do commit to Ground Zerg and your opponent goes Disruptors, it can get really tricky for you. Double Adepts do shade forward, by the way, into the third base. Oh, they could go for Larva if they want. Of course, drones are the juicier targets, and will be able to grab all the lanes. Gets a drone as well. Well, that is a very successful first two Adepts. 4 lanes and the drone. Very nice. Wayne, once again, starting up the Roachhorn in second gas, because he hasn't seen this Oracle yet. And he doesn't have anything to intercept it. The second gas almost certainly will complete before the Oracle is shown. The Roachhorn will only... He'll still have time to cancel that. Does he cancel the second gas? No, and he's actually started mining from it. Now, the other question is, now that he's seen the Oracle, does he actually just go? Does he just try and get something done with this? Ooh, nice positioning on the Adepts here from MaxPax. Gets another couple lings, another few drones. And now the Queen is going to get jumped. This is really bad for Wayne here. Great start for MaxPax. And he sees the lack of drones in a natural. And he's going to be like, okay, hello? Adepts do finally get cleaned up, but yeah, this is going to be a push from Wayne. I don't know if that was the intention from the beginning. He started up Overlord speed and I think realized he didn't have a layer. He actually also lost an Overlord, or just got supply blocked and extractor tricked. Either way, MaxPax has got to recognize that this is likely going to be a lot of aggression. Oh, nice pick off on a single probe there. Still, Wayne needs so much. If MaxPax sees the Ravagers on the other side of the map, he's going to pretty much... Okay, never mind. Yeah, he knows what this is. This is still a little scary. Void Ray does start up. I think that's the best option for MaxPax. It's the quickest unit he can get up to. Nice dodge in the Corrosive Vial, but he does open up the wall a little bit. Ravager will go down. Lanes are going to get cleaned up as they try and get into the main base. Only one of them getting in, and with literally one hit. Corrosive Vials, who do land on some Stalkers, able to take them out there. And Wayne is actually kind of breaking through at the front. Ooh, gateways. The two pylons are right on top of each other. He does get the Ravager. Nice Zealot in the wall, actually, for MaxPax. But MaxPax is in some trouble for sure. This is actually starting to really find some value. Probes are going to fall in the natural. MaxPax is still up in workers, even if he loses every probe here. Void Ray is out. Oh, that's a clutch warp in right there. Going to block the reinforcing lanes. Probes in the main base are going to mostly stay alive. One of them might fall, but yeah, this has been pretty much held. There's a cannon at the third base. Zealots, they are slow, but they are researching charge. And oh, no, hold position. That's a little unfortunate. But he's got these oracles that have energy for Pulsar Beam. And that should be enough to clean this up. More lings. Actually, no, he started droning now. Actually, he's been droning for a little bit. Still, MaxPax holds and is in a huge lead at this point. Cannon does get taken down at the third base, but yeah, it's kind of fine. This was still a reasonably successful attack, but Wayne agrees that MaxPax is too far ahead and will just tap out. All right, here we go. Spawning up in the top left for Psy Storm Gaming. It is MaxPax. in the blue. And his opponent, spawning down in the bottom right for Team Starcom, it is Wayne. And it's his world. In the red. Ooh. MaxPax once again going for the probe block. I mean, he lost the one game he didn't, so makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, anytime you don't get a lot done with an attack, sometimes you can macro out of it. But Wayne knows how good MaxPax is, and he's not going to want to stick around in a game like that. That's a really tough game to try and come back. Absolutely going to be a difficult thing. He was undoubtedly behind, but even when he killed the third base and the entire worker line in game number 1, and was off of a better economy, he still struggled to close it out for a very long time. Now, granted, a lot of that was being the Muta transition, but I think he knows that MaxPax is good enough, that MaxPax is probably going to win that game 99 times out of 100 from those positions, at least in his current form, which is to say ultra top tier. So I like that he saves energy for the next game. We are going to see the Adept coming on forward here on the left side. Ooh. Oh. Won't be able to get a drone. Oh, nice body blocking here from Wayne. Doing a really good job against his first Adept. Gets a lot of damage, only loses one lane. Against a MaxPax Adept? Yeah, that's a solid little start. Ooh, these Adepts, are they going to shade in? If they do, he will. Okay, he doesn't lose that one Adept just yet, but it's getting low on HP. Only getting one more Zergling so far. Yeah, this is a pretty solid defense. Oh, as I say, that does lose one more Zergling, but MaxPax will just be forced to retreat on out. Oh, this is kind of interesting. He shades up to the top side. Maybe anticipating a catch attempt. No, he's going to go in for round 2. So a little bit of a fake out here from MaxPax. Hoping to maybe discombobulate his opponent. Does see where the lings are. How does MaxPax click that drone? How did he just do that? That was between the two queens in the hatchery. That was ridiculous how accurate that clicking was. And now he's going to be able to get in with the two Adepts. Unfortunately for MaxPax, the one low HP Adept was on the wrong side. So it's the one that gets hit first and does go down. But, wait, what? Did he just shade out again? Where'd the other Adept go? Oh, no, looks like it died. Oracle's going to come back into the main base. We'll grab another 3-4 drones. Yeesh. Okay, well, you talk about early games and you talk about effective harass. That was some very effective harass from MaxPax here. 2 Adepts for 9 drones and 7 Zerglings. Those are the losses. Yeah, the kid is good. The kid is jacked. Ooh, Oracles. Oh, he does get into the natural, gets 2 more drones, and keeps the Oracles alive. Meanwhile, 2 more gates, Blink, Forge. Everything is proceeding well for MaxPax here. Even picking off a little creep tumor there. It looks like he does cancel the shade. Doesn't want to just lose the adepts for free. It is a little bit of his map control. But I mean, the oracles kind of provide a little bit of map control, but they pair really well with the adepts. Wayne has gotten back up to 55 drones, but make no mistake, MaxPax's early game has been really clean. And he is in the lead here. Very quick second forge coming in from MaxPax once again. He has been loving this double forge style of Protoss, and it looks so good in MaxPax's hands. Rattata or Wayne is gonna start transitioning into the Baneling Nest, into the +1 melee Roach speed, so we will be going Roach Ravagerling main. As expected, that is kind of the staple composition for Zerg at this point. We're gonna see... Oh, Pylon will try and be targeted down. He will get it. He will burn through this shield battery. Oh, never mind. MaxPax is like, no, you don't. And I actually really like the usage of battery overcharge there. It might seem silly, but there's a main army attacking. So a real attack on the other side of the map is not going to be coming through in the next, 45 seconds or so. Anything else will be a counterpunch. And he gets his opponent to commit a lot of lings to a pylon that he can't really kill. So that basically that's the cost of a chrono boost to save 100 mineral structure. Absolutely worth it. And it actually keeps him from getting supply block too, which is even more worth it. Didn't even think about the supply block implications. Now, Baneling run by on the top side. But it's gonna get blocked. And that pylon survives again. Lings on the left side will try and find another pylon, but MaxPax, I mean, he's able to just defend everything so cleanly. He's only lost 3 units. The 2 adepts from earlier and a singular probe. Playing so clean in this game number 3. Wayne, what does he have going for him? I mean, he's on 70 drones. He does have his +1 melee done. But MaxPax is soon to be on 1-1. And +2 weapons isn't even going to take that long for him. Stasis Ward in the back. Oh, gets a big connection right there on the lings. We will see a full surround coming in from Wayne, though. But the Stalkers do get their blink back off cooldown. If that Stasis Ward hadn't have landed, maybe Wayne could have actually just crushed this. As it is, he is getting some good trades here. Will be able to clean up a lot of these Stalkers. How many Stalkers just died? 11. That is a lot of Stalkers dying. It's still okay for MaxPax, but that was actually a really nice find for Wayne. And he is going to go for it. He's on 65 drones. He did lose 5 more to... I'm not even sure what. But Zealots on the 4th base. They don't have charge just yet, but they do have 1-1. And they will just kill a queen. Ooh, Ling's going to try and come back home to deal with it. Is that enough? I'm not sure. I think it is. Banelings will force this army back, but the Oracles are going to be able to turn on their Pulsar beams. Ooh, Immortal in the wall is very good here. Banelings blowing up the robotics facility. They will get in on top of the mineral line and kill 13 probes. Very nice from Wayne. But MaxPax is going to hold, and that is a lot of the power of this push kind of spent. MaxPax even gets an Overseer there with a cheeky single Stalker blink. Lings did clear up the Zealots. And MaxPax is still in some trouble here. He's in actually a fair amount of trouble, but with his +2 weapons finishing up, he will be able to jump forward and kind of pounce on these Ravagers. And he hasn't rebuilt the worker count. No, MaxPax really isn't in some trouble. He's dealing with this just fine. Ooh, does have to be careful with the Stalkers, though. Will be able to blink on out, but Wayne with a little bit of an ambush right there. Oh, but now we got 3-2 upgrades on the way. That's kind of the death knell for Wayne in this game. He's already down in upgrades, but once that 3-2 kicks in, well, and MaxPax is also rebuilding probes, and Wayne is not. Wayne is not building drones. These 2 Zealots, they're just going to... Oh, nice transfuse. They're not going to snipe the queen. 2 more zealots in the main base. Corrosive Bile will land on the War Prism, but main attack coming on in. Once again, the oracles, they just add so much value. I wonder how many kills they've gotten. Not that many. Actually, no, they still have gotten a decent number of kills. But it's more so than anything that they've just put in so much damage into the army. Wayne not able to get the wraparound on his opponent's army. And MaxPax, he is going to hold here. And there's nothing really to stop MaxPax from just blinking forward and kind of crushing this army. Wayne was anticipating it, was looking to kind of turn the fight. MaxPax elects not to jump. And I don't blame him, because especially with this 3-2 coming against 0-0 Roach Ravager, yeah, once you have that level of upgrade advantage, you just win anything close to a fair fight. And this is certainly a fair fight in terms of army value for MaxPax. If anything, it's advantageous for him. Even without the upgrades, even 0-0 versus 0-0, I'd be okay with MaxPax's position. But with the upgrades in mind, we do see a lot of Banelings coming on in here, but nice blinks. Look at this, separating the army so well. And battery overcharge will come on in. Zealots skating in from the top. It's a full 360 surround on this army that MaxPax has created. And he is going to crush the Zerg forces right there. Textbook stuff from MaxPax in game number 3 in a highly chaotic game. And he will take the series 2-1. Thanks very much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit that like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the flip side.